Hi, I'm Georgia Woods and welcome to GoFly Online. Today we will be looking at rules for preventing a collision. While this video is focused on the Australian rules and regulations, these rules are usually common internationally. When flying in a non-controlled airspace, it is the responsibility of the pilot in command to maintain a good lookout and avoid other aircraft. CAR 163 Alpha states, when weather conditions permit, the flight crew of an aircraft must, regardless of whether an operation is conducted under IFR or VFR, maintain vigilance so as to see and avoid other aircraft. Just like driving a car, there are certain rules pilots need to abide by to make sure that they do not come too close to an aircraft, or if an aircraft collision is possible, know what actions to take to safely avoid a collision. Firstly, we will look at who has right-of-way in the air. It is important that an aircraft does not plan to pass underneath, over the top, or in front of an aircraft, unless they are well clear of this aircraft. If two aircraft are on a converging heading, and there is a possibility of a collision, each aircraft shall alter their heading to the right. The same rule applies on the ground while taxiing. If two aircraft are on the ground on a converging heading, both should alter their direction to the right to avoid each other. If there are two powered aircraft converging on your flight path, the aircraft that has the other aircraft on its right must give way to that aircraft. As a general rule, powered aircraft should give way to gliders, airships, balloons, and a glider being towed by a powered aircraft. An aircraft that is being overtaken by another aircraft has right-of-way, and the overtaking aircraft should, where possible, always overtake on the right, if required while overtaking. An aircraft should never overtake above or below an aircraft unless well clear. An aircraft operating on the ground or water must give way to an aircraft on final approach or landing. This means that if you are taxiing to the runway, you have to give way and cannot enter the active runway if an aircraft is on final approach or landing. Sometimes we have an aircraft that is backtracking on an active runway. In this situation, if the pilot in the air thinks a collision risk exists and does not think it would be possible to land safely before the backtracking aircraft has left the runway, it is the pilot's responsibility to go around, even though they have right-of-way. It is the pilot in command's responsibility to ensure safe operation of the aircraft and crew during flight. Landing on a runway with an aircraft backtracking would go against this basic rule, even though the pilot in the air has right-of-way. This rule of keeping the aircraft and crew safe takes priority over all other rules, meaning that if turning right to avoid an aircraft might place the aircraft in more danger, then turning left to avoid a potential collision is what the pilot in command should do. For more information on rules for preventing a collision, go to the general section of vfrg.casa.gov.au, then go to Rules of the Air and Rules for Preventing a Collision. If you thought this video was helpful, either subscribe to our YouTube channel, GoFly Online, or go to gofly.online for more videos. Happy and safe flying, and see you next time on GoFly Online.